Hey pros, Crystal here from Elite Hair Care USA. So today we're doing an alopecia weaving service on my client who has scarring alopecia in the crown and around the perimeter. She is salt and pepper and also has 100% natural hair. So to start the process, she had a little bit of buildup on her scalp. So I wanted to use some of our Soothe and Balance pre-treatment just to help to remedy that area. And because I know that she wears her alopecia weave for about 3 to 6 weeks at a time, I wanted to also go ahead and soothe the area where the actual extensions are going to go. So before I even wet her hair down, this is when I like to put the Soothe and Balance on the hair and the scalp, and then allow it to sit for maybe a minute to maybe 5 minutes, depending on the severity of the situation with the client. And then we move forward with the wash day. Now for her wash day, of course, I'm going to start with our Elite Clarify. This is going to ensure that we remove a lot of those excess oils, but we're not stripping her hair of its natural oils. For her treatment shampoo, I'm going to be using our Control It collection, which is the Mended Split End and Frizz Control shampoo. This is going to help to keep her hair nice and tamed. Because I am blending her hair with extensions, I always like to silk press her as well, and I love the way that the Mended makes the hair feel when I'm doing my silk press, and it leaves the hair feeling nice and sleek without breaking the actual bond in the hair and causing any heat damage. Now for her conditioner, because she is somewhat fine in texture, I'm using the B7 conditioner and just giving her a quick detangle. And then we're going to go ahead and rinse her with cool water so that she can get prepared for the alopecia weave. Now, one thing with our alopecia weaving service, the preparation portion of the service is really what takes the longest. After the preparation, we are basically all done. Now, in my preparation, I am traditionally the one who likes to overprotect the area. And when I say overprotect, my goal is to make sure that I am protecting any area that I'm going to put adhesive. It's not because, oh, I'm going to use a ton of glue or anything of that nature. Regardless if I was using glue or tape or anything of that, I always like to protect that area anyway, because there could be follicles there and I don't want to run the risk of damaging those follicles. Now for the hair around the perimeter, I sprayed her with a little bit of B7 leave-in conditioner, and then I went ahead and rope twisted her so that she could go under the dryer. Now before she goes under the dryer, I start the process of protecting her crown area where we're going to put the actual extensions. Now everything that I use for my clients in regards to the alopecia weave is traditionally water soluble. Okay, the hair glue, the adhesives, or even the protectants, they're traditionally water soluble. So I always like to add a net to that area as well, just to give the hair something else to bind on. And then around the perimeter and the back, I went ahead and used some of our Elite Silk Wrap Foam just to lay that area nice and sleek, or just nice and tamed, so that when she goes under the dryer, we don't run the risk of her hair getting caught on any of the protectant products that are on the scalp. Now this is the second layer of protection that you see me adding on. These are end papers. The end papers serve kind of like two purposes. Number one, of course, is a protector, but number two, it's also giving the adhesive something to bind to and something to hold on to outside of just the client's scalp. Now my last layer of protection is going to be this really thin hair net. The reason why I'm using the hairnet is because my clients typically perspire, and this allows them to have more longevity with their actual extension service. And just keep in mind, you guys, because they are scarred, it's not really a situation of don't care, just put it right on top. I still care about my clients' scalp and hair, because it's not just about the hair, it's also about the scalp as well. Now what you see me using, this is actually some lace glue that I'm putting on top of the areas that I put the protectant on. So this is not touching her raw scalp or her hair. This is just a binder for the net itself. I've tried to bind the net with hair glue. It just didn't work out the way I wanted to, and hair glue likes to get very cakey, whereas the lace glue is nice and flat. So if you guys see now, this lace is super flush with her scalp. She's also very much so protected up there. So she has 3 layers of protection. And now I'm able to go through and do her weaving service without any worry of it slipping or without worry of her perspiring a lot and the tracks end up slipping as well. So this is just kind of the method to the madness. I know it's for some people, they're like, this is a lot of steps. But for what I do, this is required. This is a part of my job. If I'm teaching you guys to love your hair and care for your hair and your scalp, then as a stylist, it is also my responsibility to practice what I preach, which is another reason why I love to show you guys these videos. Now, if you're new here, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and please don't forget to also thumbs up this video. And of course, we have our Easter sale going on where everything is 50% off on the EliteHairCareUSA.com website. No code is needed to shop the sale. So this sale does not include our new products, which is the Shield Heat and Humidity Protectant Spray or the Hydra Plus Daily Moisturizing Cream. Those 2 are not included in the 50% off sale, but all of our other products and our bundle kits are included in that sale. So you guys go check us out at EliteHairCareUSA.com. Now I'm going to finish up just applying her tracks. Now, if you guys don't know this client, she loves her bangs. I'm sure you guys have seen her once, twice, or 3 times before, but she loves her bang style. It really, really suits her. So that's exactly the reason why I am doing the closure the way that I was doing it. Now that the extensions have already been put in, this is when I'm going to go through and just blow her out and straighten her hair that was under the base. Now for her blowout, I am using a round brush just to put a little tension on the roots. Not like it's an actual necessity, but this is just a faster way to get her hair to be nice and straight without having to use the flat iron. Now that doesn't say that I'm not going to use the flat iron. I just make it easier for my client where I don't have to use it to silk them out. Now the blow dryer that I'm using, that is our Platinum Turbo blow dryer that will be coming out soon. So you guys will have access to an amazing professional grade blow dryer. And we're working on the comb attachment now, so you guys will have it even easier at home. So stay tuned. Now to do a quick silk on her, I'm using our Smooth by EHC XL iron. This is the 2-inch iron. And I'm just literally just running through and just pressing her out to make everything really simple when it's time to curl her. Because once I silk her, I don't go back into the sections. I literally am able to curl her from the extension portion, which you guys will see later on in the video. So she loves her bangs nice and long. And me personally, I adapted the way of doing French bangs or feathered bangs by simply just holding them together and then doing one big cut. And then for her curling, because we've already soaked her out, all I have to do is really bump her on the ends. She likes her hair nice and straight. And then for the hair that we used in her crown area, that hair already came nice and straight. Now, I tell people all the time, when it comes to like styles like this, you don't need really expensive hair. The hair that we're using today on her is actually Empire, and Empire is not expensive, but the texture is very selective because it could be a little too yucky for some people. But for salt and pepper hair, it is probably one of the best hairs that I've seen, and I love the actual blend of their salt and pepper. So if you're one who's looking to get this style done, Empress is a great company to go through to get that nice blend of salt and pepper. Now, I hope you guys enjoyed this video today. I hope you guys got some real good tips and tricks. Please don't forget to go ahead and hit that subscribe button and comment down below and tell me what you guys thought about the blend and the finished product, of course. And then I'll see everybody on my website at EliteHairCareUSA.com for you guys to shop the sale. Toodles.